Please note that this content is for adults only. Viewer discretion advised. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe, like, and share. Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream with me, Grizzly. Today this case takes us all the way to Thailand, and I'm not sure if any of you have heard about it, but it's pretty hectic. So yes, trigger warning, this is about a murder, dismemberment. It's pretty scary, and I've gone to great lengths to find as much information as possible for you, because when this case first broke in the first week of August, everything was in Thai and Spanish, and there was nothing in English, no articles to share with you, you know. So now there are some, so I'm going to show you those. Okay, well, I've made a presentation. I'm not going to show you articles. I've made a whole presentation for you where I've gone and gathered all these bits of info so that we can build the whole story and try to understand what happened here. This is also potentially a death penalty case, so that's interesting, especially because the accused has confessed. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen here. Sarah Little says, hey there fellow Grizzlies, and Mrs. G, this looks interesting. Stefan says, buckle up everyone, buckle up. I don't know why my audio is a bit soft, because it's on full over here. Must I talk louder? Hello. Okay. So yeah, another crazy case, right? Let me quickly just look here to make sure that all the settings are right before we dive right in. Yeah, we're okay. All right, so let me get my presentation. Hold on for a second here. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to all my moderators, to all my patrons. Hope you enjoyed the video today, and also to all my members, original Grizzlies, or subscribers, new subscribers. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe. If you could like and share the video so that more people can hear about the story, that would be great. Okay, so I do actually, I just want to see, because I saw that in the articles that they said it's a death penalty case, and I'm like, do they even do that? There's so many little bits to get everywhere. Capital punishment, yeah, in Thailand is enforced by lethal injection. The death penalty is not imposed immediately. There's a delay because a convict can appeal to 2 or more courts and can apply for the king's pardon. Oh my word, okay. So Dolly Daydream says, hi everyone. Are we ready, you guys? So, on Thursday, August 3rd, I mean today is what, August 9th, so this didn't happen long ago. You'll see, I've been waiting for more English information. Now we got it. Okay, on Thursday, August 3rd, 2023, body parts were discovered by locals on Thailand's famous full moon party island of Koh Phangan. I tried to listen to it a few times of how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry if there's any locals in the chat. I'm probably going to say it all wrong. Koh Phangan. It sounds almost like the Pan Nan it's almost like one word. Koh Phangan. Okay, so full moon party island, August 3rd, right? Body parts are found. Okay, the victim's body was cut into 14 pieces and scattered around the island. Some in a suitcase, some in trash bags, some in fertilizer bags. Oh my goodness. A missing person report was filed after the discovery. And who filed that report? The accused killer. Oh, it's one of those, and he's full of stories from what I can see. Welcome, Kim. So, let's continue on. On August 1st of 2023, a 29-year-old, now they keep saying YouTube celebrity chef and like YouTube star chef. I don't know. If I found what appears to be his channel, is what they're saying. This one is 843 subscribers on. So if he is a celebrity, then I don't know what I am. Okay, bro. So a YouTube chef from Madrid, right? His name is Daniel Sancho Bronchalo, whose parents are famous Spanish actors, Rodolfo, Sancho, and Silvia Bronchalo, went for dinner with 44-year-old Edwin Arrieta Arteaga. So over here on the side is the 29-year-old YouTube chef from Madrid who loves surfing, cooking, all of that. And it's pretty scary to think that a chef dismembered his lover. We've seen cases like that before. We've actually covered a few before. I remember like at least one or two. And if you go onto Patreon and you search for podcasts, there's even a cannibal series there. And I believe one or two of those were also chefs. So that's quite scary. No shade to chefs. We love chefs. But these chefs, oh man, like this guy, what he did. St. Abby says, I've not heard of this case. Thanks for bringing it to our attention. It's my pleasure. So these two, right, they went for dinner. Where? Thailand. On this full moon party island. And then I started thinking, well, why were they there anyway? Because 44-year-old Edwin was from Colombia. And 29-year-old, the chef, Daniel, is from Madrid in Spain. So I'm like, whoa, these two traveled quite far and then they met up together. So how did that work? Apparently they were dating for about a year. So there's that. So they went there to attend the full moon party together. Okay, so on August 1st, they went for dinner, apparently. Arrieta Arteaga was born and raised in Lorica, Colombia. His father, a man who was dedicated to fixing radios and televisions, and his mother, a retired school teacher, still live in that municipality. The local authorities organized a mass in the central church of the town and expressed their solidarity with the family of the deceased. The municipality of Lorica and Cordoba, in general, deeply regret what happened to the Dr. Edwin Arrieta, a person very dear to the community. He was a plastic surgeon. 44 years old. I'm not sure, besides his parents that live there, if he's got, other family there, who all's there. But he was just on a holiday. Oh, my word. This case, because the hotel was booked from July 31st to August 3rd. So he literally went there for the purpose of attending the full moon party with his alleged lover, with a boyfriend. It's just that boyfriend also had a girlfriend for 5 years. So the boyfriend is just already a red flag when you start listening to the story. So Daniel Sancho Bronchalo, Blondie, the surfer dude, right, comes from a well-known Spanish family. His father is the renowned Spanish actor Rodolfo Sancho Aguirre. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. Aguirre. Okay, famous for his work in the television series El Ministerio del Tiempo. His mother is actress Silvia Bronchalo, and his father is late actor Felix Angel Sancho Gracia. So, they're celebrities in Spain. So this is a huge shock to Spain. The embassy said, yes, we've heard of this case, but they haven't made comment. The parents have made a statement. Daniel's family put out a statement on Sunday, August 6th, requesting maximum respect both for Daniel Sancho himself and for the whole family in these delicate moments of maximum confusion. I kind of hate that statement, I'm sorry to say, but damn, because there's no statement for, I'm sorry for the loss of this person. They don't understand. I understand that maybe they didn't know he had a boyfriend or was meeting up with a guy over there, but they're like, this is maximum confusion. I just think if, just adding condolences to the family of Edwin, even, saying the investigation is still active or whatever it is, but their son confessed, Anyway, so the pair, going back to the timeline, the pair were spotted on surveillance on a scooter in the area. Now, most of the articles say, and I think they translated, of course, they're mostly Spanish articles, or some of them are local in Thailand, and they translated to English. So some of them say, in the days leading up to the murder, they were spotted on the scooter. But of course, if they only booked into the hotel from July 31st to August 3rd, I think they would have arrived around July 31st, and that would probably be when they're on the scooter, because by August 1st, that evening, Edwin was murdered, right? Okay. Yeah. Becky Barnes says, maximum confusion. Didn't he confess? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So I understand that the family must be like, wait, what? And they could be in denial and they could be confused. But to request utmost respect for him who's confessed, I'm like, we can get the family space, sure. But him, whew, okay. I mean, one would ordinarily say innocent until proven guilty, but he confessed. He literally admitted to the police that he did it. Okay, so here's a picture of it's a still image from the CCTV footage. I've not been able to find the actual CCTV footage. They're all just sharing still images at this point. So that would have been when they arrive for this vacation. It's like party time, right? They were both in Thailand to attend the full moon party. Their hotel was booked from July 31st to August 3rd. So damn, within 24 hours, things went very, very wrong. Jinxie says, roast him, G. Right? Jean says, I'm confused. Was the blonde guy from the prominent... Yeah, the blonde guy from the prominent family is the killer. And the other guy, the plastic surgeon, is the one who was murdered. Yes, indeed. The blonde guy killed the surgeon. Okay. So these are some pictures from the full moon party. I've never been myself, but I've heard stories. It sounds wild. Has anyone in chat been there? It sounds very hectic, you guys. Very, very busy. I'm sure lots of fun, but that's what they were there for. So then I started digging, well, how long did they know each other? What was going on here? And they say they were in a relationship for about 1 year, according to local police. Ah, okay. So they were dating for about a year. But remember, he also had a girlfriend for 5 years, and he put out a statement to address the girlfriend. It reminded me a little bit of Burgos, when we watched that Burgos Aviles trial, because Burgos was telling his wife, like, you could just go on without me, it's okay, like, I'm now already in jail, I'm going to trial, whatever. You can move on. It's almost like, we'll look at that, but the way he was like, it's, you can move on, I'm now arrested, and all of that. So, interesting. Wildfire says it sounds like Burning Man, right? The rest of the letter says, which one had the girlfriend? This one, Blondie, the killer. Had the girlfriend. And he was dating also at the same time the plastic surgeon from Colombia. I wonder if they met online or where they met or if they traveled before or went to that, full moon. I would love to find out more information. So if you are local or if you have more information, please send me some as well, because I wonder if they'd gone there, like, let's say a year before and met there and now they wanted to go again type of thing. Because the one lived in Madrid, Spain, and the other one in Colombia. That's not exactly close. It's a flight, but still. Okay. So local police say they were dating for about a year. Now, here's the thing. Oh, man. It's not Walmart, but regional police. Okay, now I'm going to try my best to say this right. Regional Police Chief Surapong Danomchit told the media that Sancho was spotted buying a knife, rubber gloves, trash bags, and cleaning supplies. When? Oh, on August 1st. And oddly, the police say before Edwin was killed. That one has me baffled based on the story. We're going to get to it. Let me know afterwards what you think. But I'm like, before he was killed. So that's why they've charged him with premeditated murder, because he's literally buying, the Walmart list of things here. Knife, rubber gloves, trash bags, cleaning supplies. Okay. You guys are like, Thai Walmart? Now, Daniel, the blonde guy, also coerced 2 women with $1,000 to hire a kayak, which he used to take the suitcase with remains in it out to sea. That sounds like the most accurate statement, because other articles say he bought a kayak for $1,000. One article said, which was translated, you could see directly from local articles, that he coerced 2 women at night, apparently. He needed this kayak, gave them $1,000. He took this kayak out with the suitcase and discarded some of the remains in the ocean. I mean, he scattered those remains everywhere. Legs here, head there, torso there. It's quite something, right? Okay, so investigators found traces of the victim's body in the hotel room that the suspect booked. So there's that as well. Yeah. Someone says the dismemberment kit. Now, on August 3rd, after Sancho, the blonde guy, had checked out of his hotel room, their hotel room, a trash collector working at a landfill on the island spotted something out of the ordinary. It was a bag containing a man's pelvis, and human intestines. Imagine it. That must have been a shock. So they called the police, okay, and they looked into it. Then a further search of the landfill revealed another bag with clothing and human legs. That same night, what did Daniel do? What did Blondie do? He headed out to the full moon party with 2 women that he had met on the island. I mean, I don't know if that's like alibi time. You know, like, I'm going out anyway. I'm just going to act normal. Act normal. Here for the party, going to the party. Or like, did he just really feel nothing, think nothing, and go out and party? Eloise Power says, gee, your pronunciations are spot on. Thank you so much. Try my best over here. So, yeah, NE says he lived a double life. Yeah, and even in this circumstance, you think that he's still able. Imagine all the people that were around him at the party now thinking back and going like, wait a minute. So like hours before he murdered and dismembered somebody, and then he's just out there partying with 2 other women. That would be such a shock. Oh my word. Okay, so he went to the party with 2 women that he'd met on the island. When he returned, that's when he learned that Edwin's remains had been discovered. And then what did he do? Then he decides, ooh, I better file a missing persons report. So he goes to the police to file a missing persons report, and he added that he actually only arrived on August 2nd. Like, not the smartest guy, okay, because number 1, air tickets. Number 2, hotel booking. Number 3, you went to the party, you're on surveillance as well. In the days leading up to this, people saw them at the restaurant that they went to for dinner. Like, he's like, nope, I arrived on August 2nd. Also, I haven't seen this guy that I was supposed to meet up with, so I'm going to report him missing. I mean, I don't know why he thought anyone would ever believe that, right? It's quite something. So then, police, they took that report, but they took notice of all the cuts and scratches that he had. Oh, yes. And they're like, well, that's a red flag. When family then tried to reach out to Daniel, to the blonde guy, right, to ask where Edwin was, which tells me that they knew that Edwin was meeting up with him. They knew of their relationship, as in Edwin's family, the plastic surgeon, knew about this booking, the relationship, and all of that because they called him. They literally had his number because they say when family tried to reach out to Daniel to ask where Edwin was, he told them that he hadn't seen him yet. This guy full of stories. So to the police, he's like, yep, I'm going to report him missing. Also, I arrived on August 2nd. When the family is trying to reach him, he's like, I don't know. I haven't seen him yet at all. No idea. So that's his narrative, right? That's why he's reporting him missing. It's just so ridiculous, right? Wow. Okay. So we continue on. Police Lieutenant General Surapong Tanomit said that Mr. Sancho is to be charged with premeditated murder and secretly moving or destroying a corpse to conceal a death or the cause of death. Daniel's visa was revoked, and then his parents flew out to provide support during this challenging time. Okay, yes. Yeah, this lieutenant or this police chief's not playing. So what happened? What happened? Ko Panan's police chief, Panya Niratimanon, said that Daniel admitted that he murdered Edwin. He also led them to several locations where he had scattered the remains. Now, that's also been a little bit lost in translation. Some articles say several locations. Others literally say 7 locations. So I think several would be the most accurate, you know. But it could be 7 because there were some legs there, you know, the pelvis and the intestines there. That's already 2 things there. They found like the head elsewhere. It's quite something. Jojo says, how do you find this case? I'm a true crime consumer. I find lots of cases. I can't bring them all to you. I'd be here all day. But there's so many cases. And right now, I'm telling you guys, in the last 4 or 5 days, there's been so many DV cases, so many missing persons cases. And sure, it's quite overwhelming, you know, when it's a flood like that. But anyway, I wanted to bring you this one because I was like, oh my word, look at what this guy did. I was doing a deep dive on this one, right? So he led them to several locations where he had scattered the remains. So he not only admitted it, but he also said he'll show them where he put all the remains. At least he did that. Okay, we'll give him that. At least he did that. But I just mean there's no confusion here. He literally did that. He said that Edwin got angry when he refused to have sex with him. So he punched him in the head, which caused him to fall over and hit his head on the bathtub. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, He's like, yep, he wanted to have sex with me, punched him in the head, then he fell and suddenly hit his head on the bathtub. He claims that Edwin was obsessed with him, and then says he also tried to break up with him, but was not successful. Kerry says Blondie is another baby boy. The parents go out to support him. No thought of victim in statements, a baby boy syndrome. Absolutely. Donna says the doctor's sister texted him, and he said he'd report the disappearance, but he needed to shower first. Oh my word, the screenshot shown on Spanish TV. Thank you so much, Donna. It's like, I will, but I need to shower first. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Donna. So, he's like, I tried. Now let's just unpack that for a second. He's like, I tried to break up with him. It was unsuccessful. When? Because you planned a 4-day trip. So at what point were you trying to break up with him? What, you mean like right after dinner? You know what I mean? Oh, this guy. Anyway, okay, continuing on. He claims that Edwin kept him hostage. Oh, really? But I just mean, you went on the scooter, you went to a restaurant, you went all over, you know? Oh, man, it just annoys me. It's like, this guy kept me hostage. Really, but you planned a trip with him. And it wasn't the longest trip of all time. It was for the full moon party, okay? You had the hotel booked for 4 whole days. But he's like, yep, he kept me hostage. He's sounding a little bit like Sherry Papini to me, except this is much worse because, of course, Sherry Papini faked her own kidnapping. This guy is sounding like Sherry Papini, but now this guy is a killer and dismemberer. Oh, my gosh. They say details emerging about this murder are shocking, with police reports suggesting that human remains, including fat tissue, have been detected in the drainage system of the hotel bedroom when the murder is known to have taken place. And there he sits, just like, wait, what? He said, I am guilty, but I was Edwin's hostage. He held me hostage. It was a glass cage, but it was a cage. He made me destroy the relationship with my girlfriend. Bro, what are you talking about? He's like, he made me destroy the relationship with my girlfriend. He has forced me to do things that he would never have done. It would take a few hours until we could hear the voice of Rodolfo, Sancho's son. So, this is from a statement. They say it took a while, but eventually he made a statement, right? Charles says, hi Grizzly. We have been following your coverage for a year now. Fantastic and respectful coverage of all cases. Excellent. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that just flew by here. Paula says, looks like they did a good job investigating, right? Little Pepper says, a glass case of emotion. I mean, it could sound like, like coercive control or something, but I'm just not buying it. I mean, this was a very extreme reaction to what? For a planned holiday, for like a trip to literally, it sounds to me almost like he met 2 women in the meantime and wanted to go out with them. And so here and there he says things about jealousy, and then we'll see just now he talks about money, and he just brings up any reason, but it sounds to me like he just changed his mind, wanted to go out with 2 other women. Maybe the boyfriend got a bit jealous because, I mean, hello, they planned a whole trip together. I'm speculating, of what could have happened here, and then he just reacted like this. We just don't know. Yeah, so there we go. Nikta says sadistic victim blamer. The police chief said the victim and the suspect knew each other before they came to Thailand, and his dubious activities indicate that he might murder the victim. Interesting statement. Again, translated. The victim and the suspect knew each other before they came to Thailand. His dubious activities indicate he might murder the victim, which means going to that store to buy a knife, cleaning supplies, and all that stuff in advance. So, I don't know, did this guy in his own mind plan to go on this full moon party trip? Did he plan all this? You know what I mean? Like, oh man, this guy's causing me problems. I'm with my girlfriend for 5 years, and so I'm just like, need to, what, get rid of him or what? Like, what a dumb plan. So they say, Helen says police were very, very quick to move in on this missing persons case. Wish all law enforcement had done the same. Exactly. Yep. And so, in comments to the news outlet EFE, Sancho denied being romantically involved with Arrieta. So police are like, they knew each other, and most accounts say they were dating for about a year. I mean, he did plan this trip with him. They booked a hotel room together. But you can just see the conflicting statements. Whoever he's talking to, he's got a new story each time, right? So to the media, there's like, I've never been romantically involved with him. Then he says, he was obsessed with me. He deceived me. He made me believe that what he wanted was to do business with me, to put money into the company in which I am a partner, Sancho said. But it was all lies. The only thing he wanted was for me to be his boyfriend. Okay. Then don't book a hotel room with him. And also, bro, you come from celebrity actors in Spain. Did you really need this guy to put money in the company you work for? I don't think so. I'm not buying any of it. Let me know what you think. So then on August 6th, which was only 3 days ago, Daniel and the police visited the beach where the body was recovered. It's believed that divers have since recovered his head and hands following an investigation. Daniel's in custody at the Koh Samu Island prison and on suicide watch. They are very worried that he'll take his own life, and if you've seen my community post or my YouTube short from today, the community post was posted an hour after it happened. Troy Driver in the Naomi Iran case took his own life. So they do need to put these types of guys on suicide watch in case, because so often they want the last word, and they're saying he looks extremely stressed, and they're worried about his mental health in the sense that he could take his own life. So he was arraigned in court in Thailand on August 7th. Van says unless he needed rug money, right? He faces the death penalty for these charges. So there he is. And rest in peace, Edwin Arrieta Arteaga. So I would like to take a moment to send so much love to Edwin's family and friends, because I'm not hearing a lot of, empathy for them. I'm not seeing many statements towards them or showing, just... I'm not faulting anyone. It's just all these different articles from different languages, so maybe they are, But I just want to make sure that they know that our community has their back. This is terrible. He just went on a holiday, went on a trip, and even if he got jealous or anything like that, which, again, we don't do victim blaming here, but even if, how about not murder someone and dismember them, Goodness me. So that is my presentation. I quickly want to show you the video here that I found, which is from Puro Disfrute. So I can show you Chef Boy here. Here's Chef Boy, everyone.
Bueno, menos el pollo que va a pasar por la brasa en un momento, vamos a usar el camado y tal, pero si lo hicierais en casa podríais hacer toda la receta en el cocot.
Ooh, careful with that music though.
Estas especias que tengo aquí preparadas, ¿vale? Que tengo pimentón ahumado, pimentón picante, pimentón dulce, ras al hanout, que es una mezcla de varias especias, comino, eso va a ir en la marinada también.
Oh, be careful with that music on YouTube. It's just like, yeah, YouTube will shut that right down. I just want to show you a little clip of this guy, Chef Boy. Apparently he was a very passionate chef and surfer and everything, but like, dude, oh, now you're in jail in Thailand and facing the death penalty. Whoa. So, okay, I will link that if you want to watch the whole thing. And I'm going to just show you this clip here as well.
Spanish chef Daniel Sancho Bronchalo was transferred on Monday to Koh Samui Island in Thailand, where he will be facing his murder trial. Police said the 29-year-old had admitted to dismembering 44-year-old Colombian surgeon Edwin Arrieta Arteaga before dumping Arteaga's remains at a landfill and in the sea on Koh Phangan Island. Police said they had also found human remains in a hotel room where the murder is believed to have taken place. Bronchalo is the son of renowned 48-year-old Spanish actor Rodolfo Sancho.
แดเมียนเนี่ยก็มีพฤติกรรมปกปิดความจริงนะครับในเรื่องของสถานที่พักนะครับมีการไปเปิดที่พักซ้อนนะครับมีการตัด
See, that's what we had in the first few days. And I couldn't bring that to you guys because I'm like, I don't understand. And also most of us would not understand. But now they've got some subtitles here as well.
เป็นการนะครับในการไปเลือกซื้ออุปกรณ์เช่นมีดนะครับถุงขยะน้ำยาทำความสะอาดนะครับเอามาเตรียมการไว้
On Sunday, police took Bronchalo to 7 locations where the remains of the victim were found.
You see there, they also say 7. So maybe it is 7 locations. Oh my word.
He was charged with premeditated murder and concealing body parts to cover up the death. He would likely be jailed during the trial, and he said he would help in any way he can throughout the investigation.
Interesting. And then the last thing I want to show you quickly is the map time, because I want to show you how far he actually went when he checked out. Because I was like, well, what happened then after the murder? Did he stay in the hotel? No, we know he checked out, you know, and then he reported him missing. But I'm like, where, what happened? So let's have a look at that quickly. Okay, we got some map time. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to pull it up for you. There we go. Okay, so this is where we're at, everybody. Thailand. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see on the world map where. Okay. So, we've got that. So we've got Africa right here. Okay. Here's Barcelona. Here's Spain. Okay, he's from Madrid. The beach boy. I'm just showing you the globe now. You're like, are you literally showing us the globe? Yeah, yep, I am. I am indeed. America. And we're over here. Okay. In Thailand, full moon party. That's what we're up to. Okay, so we're going here. To the island where they have the full moon party. So I'm sure people would have to fly. What has anyone been there? I've never been to Thailand. I've been to lots of places, but not Thailand. I'm sure you'd fly to the mainland, and then you'd fly there as well. So it's really, my point is, it's very intentional to end up on this island. You know what I mean? Like, they really planned this trip, and they were going to Thailand for this full moon party. Now, this Tong Naipan beach is apparently where the party happens and where they were initially staying. But this guy literally checked out of there, and apparently, from everything I've read, had coerced the 2 women for the kayak over here. I wonder how he transported, you know, the victim's body then, because some found in a landfill, of course, and some, like, sorry, I don't like these graphic details, especially I feel terrible for the victim's family. But, you know, like his head and hands and things, I think he took with him and coerced 2 women to get a kayak. And then here at this Salad Beach is where he went out on the kayak, apparently, from what I've read, to put that in the ocean in a suitcase. So when they say 7 locations, I'm not that surprised if you look at actually how intentional this even was. The map time always helps to see. It's not like he was there and then he, you know, scattered things around here. He went far. Yes. P. Cooper says, went on a scary small plane. If it was a seaplane, oh, I love seaplanes. So, I did not prepare a flight for us now, you guys. But maybe at some point we could do a little, just like, what does it look like around here? But I thought the maps are showing us enough of just what we need to see here, that imagine how much in advance they'd have to book it as well, because it's a very popular time, these full moon parties and everything. So booking it, planning it from July 31st to August 3rd and all of that. And within the first 24 hours, one of them ends up murdered and dismembered. That's very scary. It's showing you can only drive this way around, so I'm not sure either. And if so, even worse, that he's going all the way there and then he's chucking things in the ocean here. So yeah, when he led police there, and I think he was arrested around this area because he checked himself into new accommodation. Yes. Okay. So that is what we have for this case, everyone. I hope that you now know about it and will share it. I can't really say that you enjoyed it because it's a really rough topic, but I hope you enjoyed your time here with me. Please like the video, not because you like the topic, but because it boosts it into the algorithm, then other people can learn about this case. I'm going to be following what happens in this case. I mean, they are talking about a trial. However, I just wonder, you know, like he's confessing, he's led them everywhere. Can't they just lock him away? Can't he just, or is the trial for the death penalty? Yes. Interesting. Nicole says, had he been to the country before? I'm actually not sure, and I would speculate yes, but I don't know. I didn't find confirmation of that. But I thought to myself, maybe they'd been there before. Maybe that's where they met. You know, because where'd they meet? They're from completely different countries, from Colombia and from Spain. So where did they meet and then decide to go there? And I wonder what lies the blondie told his girlfriend of why he needs to go there by himself. You know what I mean? I'm going to go there to party, full moon party and all that, right? Cherry, thank you so much. I have heard of that, absolutely. Really appreciate your sticker. You say, love you, G. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys are like, they don't play in Thailand. No, they don't play in Thailand. Very, very serious, yes. Hasina says, if Thailand is as small as Mauritius, then it would be easy to travel from one end to the other. It took us 1 hour by car from the airport, bottom of the country to the top. I love Mauritius. I would move there tomorrow. I've been there many times. So Hasina, I feel you. And it is, it looks approximately, I'll have to compare them. I haven't done that. But to take an hour and a half around all these loops, yeah, it seems like it could be a similar size. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it that you were here with me, tuning in for today's case. Make sure that you are subscribed, hit the bell so that you don't miss out on the next notification or the next case that we do. And I will see you again very soon. And if you are on Patreon, I do apologize. I think I forgot to share this notification with you. I did share that cool video with you though, which includes all the like treats and things for Fury. So I hope you'll check it out if you're on there. So everyone stay safe. Have a really good Wednesday or whenever you're watching this. And I'll keep you posted on what happens here. I mean, maybe we'll find out pretty quickly. I don't know when is the trial, what is happening. I don't know if that will be televised or not, but we shall see. So thank you so much and see you again soon. Bye.